Hey everyone, and welcome to my review of the second episode of My Haunted Life. This episode is called The Ghost. Yeah, I know, really creative title for a series that's called My Haunted Life. So episode 2 was uploaded on November 12th, 2015, and is a minute and 42 seconds, making it the shortest episode of the entire series. So like the last episode, I set the camera up to record footage of the ghost, only this time I have my friend drop items on the floor. You might think this would make it look better, and I wouldn't blame you for thinking that. However, my dumbass thought I should give my friend a sign when to throw the items, so most of the time you can see my thumbs up and if you look in the corner by the cage. And because I did this, I obviously couldn't actually leave the room like I pretended, so I had to stay in the room for her to see me. So after the items are all thrown, you can hear me close the door, and it was because I had to act like I was just coming back into the room. So my thoughts were that people were going to interpret this as the ghost that closed the door, because you can hear me say, "Why was the door closed?" when I came in. So after I come in, I pick up the camera and start scanning my room for anything, and it's here that you see the ghost who is played by my friend. This shot was heavily inspired by The Haunting, as in that series it would be common for the guy to scan around him, and you'd be able to catch a glimpse of the ghost girl. Now this shot was creepy in The Haunting, but in this episode it's really not, because instead of the ghost wearing some sort of dress or something creepy like that, she's wearing normal clothing, which of course completely ruins it. So after I notice the ghost girl, I run out to my hallway where I turn around, and she ends up being right behind me, and this ends the episode. So that was my review of episode 2 of My Haunted Life. I think it's honestly one of the better episodes of the series. Not that I'm saying it's great or anything. Obviously, those problems I mentioned are very irritating when you watch them, or when you watch the episode. The episode definitely had the potential to be good. I think that the ideas in the episode are pretty good. I think that the concept, if done right, and not, not so that it's, obviously clearly fake, I think it could have been executed very well. And I think it's much better than the first episode. I think I think everyone will agree on that. So stay tuned for my review of episode 3 of My Haunted Life next week. And that's about it. So as always, I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good night.